Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear Zoe's swinging in the back? I don't know if you can hear that, but she's swinging right there. So our videos will be back to normal, hopefully tomorrow. Might be the day after tomorrow. But Cassie is still recovering. She's doing pretty darn well. She was up and about this afternoon, which is good. But yeah, that's about it. She's extremely sensitive to light, extremely sensitive to sound, severe headaches behind her eyes and behind her nose, like around here. But I think tomorrow she'll be up and about a little more than she has been the past few days. And so forgive us for kind of doing different kinds of videos like this one and the one that we did last night and stuff. But things will be back on track tomorrow. I'm confident of it. Let's say things will be back on track later this week, at least. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe the day after. I feel good about that. But things are going well. You know, she's recovering, and the kids are happy. And like this morning, I don't get me wrong. I don't know what it's like to be a single parent. I have no idea. I honestly don't. But no idea. I want to be clear. I'm not comparing what I'm experiencing to that of a single parent. Not by a long shot. And actually, I've had a ton of help from my mother-in-law and father-in-law and the E-Pottle family. They've just been so amazing. But I have to say that I take my hat off to single parents. And again, I'm not comparing myself to them. But this morning, I got both kids ready before work and threw them in the car. We shot a quick OurLittlePlanet video driving before work, and then I dropped the kids off at the E-Pottle family's house, and it took everything out of me, like, to get these two awesome kids ready. And Johnny's pretty self-sufficient. I mean, he can do a lot of things that obviously Zoe can't. But yeah, and then I get home and the E-Pottle family actually provided dinner tonight, which is really kind of them. But last night I made dinner and stuff, and I'm doing all the stuff by myself, thinking, how the heck do single parents do it? Like, it's just a few hours a day I'm trying to. Here's something funny. Check this out. So I'm such an idiot. So I get myself ready, get the kids ready, feed both of them, take them to the E-Pottle family's house, and as I'm leaving, Amy says, "Hey, your sweater's inside out." And the tag was showing inside out, and I mean, it was just, I put it on the wrong way. Not backwards, inside out. And I remember before I left the house, I had some, like, on the seam here, I had some things sticking out, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Never occurred to me that I don't know how to dress myself, and I just cut off those weird fuzzy things and went on my way. It was hilarious to me, just kind of how my morning went, but yeah, so we've had a lot of help. A lot of people have been kind and generous, but I've just been thinking to myself, how the heck do single parents do it? I have no idea. I have this uncle who he had, I'm probably gonna say it wrong, but I think he had 8 kids, and they were young. I mean, the youngest was 6 months to a year old. The oldest was probably 15, 16, and his wife passed away. And this is many years ago. All of his kids are grown now, and I think the youngest is like in her mid-20s. But he was a single dad with 8 kids. I want to say maybe 9. 8 feels good. I think 8 kids. But yeah, years and years and years. And he actually got remarried about 10 years ago, and he's real happy and stuff. But how do people do it? I mean, even heck, with one kid, I don't know how people do it. So I applaud I applaud all the single parents out there because I've struggled with not being a single parent, but having to do some basic things, um, kind of on my own. But I've had a ton of help and whatnot. So, anyways, and again, I'm not comparing myself to a single parent. I'm nowhere near that at all. But since Cassie's been, not feeling well, I've had to do these things that I've never had to do before. And remember, Zoe's just 3 months old, so I'm kind of new at this whole parenting 2-kid thing. But it's fun, and they're happy, and they're healthy, and all is well. So, anyways, yeah, that's all I really have. I just edited Our Little Planet, and I uploaded it. And, excuse me, watching Locked Up Abroad. That show's crazy. Did you ever watch that show? It is something else, man. Kind of makes you never want to leave your house. Probably not the show I should watch before I go to bed. But, yeah, I'm doing Zoe's feedings at night. Usually Cassie and I split them up, or she does them herself. But I have Zoe next to me, and I found last night I didn't sleep very well because I know that if I don't hear Zoe, Cassie will get up and feed her. But Cassie doesn't need to be doing that. Cassie needs to take care of Cassie. So I sleep real lightly, just kind of make sure that she's okay and that she gets fed and whatnot when she needs it. So anyways, my hair is just insane right now. It is just wild. What do they say? Your hair for men takes after their mother's father. Is that right? That's at least what I was told when I was younger. And my mother's father was like almost completely bald by his mid-20s. So I resigned to the fact that I was going to be completely bald by my mid-20s. But I have hair. It's, thinning here and here, like on the sides. But I have way more hair than I thought I was going to have. Why am I telling you this? I'm just sharing, okay? I just want to share with you. Rick Rags, one of our viewers, one of you guys, he was on he just tweeted me. He said that he was on Blog TV, and Corey Vidal's Blog TV, and he said to Corey, he said, hey, feature Our Little Planet on the documentary that you're doing with Shay. And it was cool. I guess Corey said that he's heard a lot about Our Little Planet lately. So there have been a lot of tweets from you guys to Corey and Shay and stuff about including us in their documentary, and that's awesome. That's awesome. We never want to spam people, but hey, sharing ideas is always good. Ton of respect for those guys, though. They're great. So, anyways, thanks for the support. Thank you, Rick, for bringing that to his attention. And tomorrow's video will be amazing. I promise you that. And we'll mix it up. And as long as Cassie's feeling up to it, she'll be in the video too. But I don't want to push her, So, anyways, thanks for the support, and we will see you next time. And if you want to know what baka means, go to Our Little Planet. The video I just posted. It's called "What Does Baka Mean?" Is that what I called it? I think that's what I called it. What does baka mean? Yep, that's what I called it. And Johnny comes up with the strangest words sometimes. The other day, real quick. Johnny said, "Hey, Mom, I want to say bae." And she's like, "What?" He said, "I want to say bae. B-A-Y, bae." And she says, "Okay, say bae." And so he goes, "Bae, thanks, Mom." And then later he said, "Mom, I want to say baka." And she said, "What?" "I want to say baka." "What is baka?" "I don't know, I just want to say it." "Okay, say baka." "Baka, thanks, Mom." Hilarious. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Or good afternoon or morning, depending on when you watch this. Just saying, you might not watch it at night.